Shit cái tao.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Oh no.
Tiger burning bright. The forest of the night.
Oh shit. Cái chơi medium với cả normal trước đi. QF skip. Ok, gần thế kỷ 21, tập đoàn TRUY Corporation đã phát triển robot những người Nessus. Ok. Đại khái thì phim này là game này nó dựa theo từ bộ phim Blade Runner 1982. Thì cái khúc này ý nói về tập đoàn TRUY là sản xuất ra bọn người nhân bản Replicant. Đây là thành phố Los Angeles năm 2019. Y ở trong phim luôn. Chịu đấy.
I'm leaving now.
Đâu phải giờ đi bây giờ.
Oh,
Lucy.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins.
Who is it?
So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one? Just one little thing.
Mr. Runciter, please.
It's been a very long day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary. We're closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait, I haven't finished with you. I told you we're closed.
We're not here to buy.
Đắc cật à?
We've come to
Đắc
sell.
cật đấy trò mặt hay ông nào?
Possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare
Đắc cật trông nhảy đâu.
of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I.
Chết.
That is the price for humanity.
Hai người Replicant thế sao?
Don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue.
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
No. Shit cái tao.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Oh no.
Tiger burning bright. The forest of the night.
Oh shit. À đây mới là đích cực này. Thằng kia phản diện
I was
rồi.
just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief considering that the most action I'd seen all night was
Đây
a
mới là
schizoid
thanh tra đích
grandmother
cực.
doing a shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
Rất chill.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew. Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
Gouza was one of the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid. Because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep D-Tech.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
Slumming tonight, Slim?
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
A couple of floors were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse. They never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Gouza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-road paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
Ok.
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
Chắc tí bay đến chỗ Tyrell.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
Ồ, bây giờ chơi rồi đấy.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and 1 of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there.
Ok.
It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runciter holding up?
Có vụ án đấy, ông
State
cũng
of
đầu bị
shock.
giết.
He's been moaning and complaining about his world king.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
Quốc lên. Cho vào trong này. Đây.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Ông này chắc.
McCoy, LPD.
McCoy.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
Lâu mây. Lâu. Hả?
All my animals.
Câu lợn.
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric
Bọn đấy,
acts?
thằng ấy chắc chắn là người nhân bản rồi. Chắc chắn là người nhân bản.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron colt. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product? All my animals.
Tell me about this Lucy.
Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
Lucy là con lúc đầu.
How'd you find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. and he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment.
Phải nói chuyện thằng này lâu nhỉ. Okay. What do I do?
Here you are.
Đưa cái gì cho mình?
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you. Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Mình phải làm một con kẹp nữa. Đấy, không vào đây.
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
About 30 counts of animal murder and 1 of aggravated assault.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair. Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and he's a very reputable wholesaler. I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting in concert with her, obviously. There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
Bây giờ đi tìm cái thằng này. Thằng sát nhân và cái thằng mà cho người nhân bản nữa.
Wow, isn't that cute?
Ở đây có gì đây? Cục pin.
A candy bar.
Candy bar.
Yuck.
Bánh kẹo. Cái gì đây?
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
The hell? Gì đây? Chó
A
vậy?
toy dog.
Đồ chơi chó. Còn cái gì để ấn nữa không?
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
À, cái này là chuột phải để bắn súng à?
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Jinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
Ôi, định đưa gì cho mình?
I believe this is the disc from
This?
last night.
Peachy.
Ok. Xong rồi.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft. The small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance. Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming. Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art. Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions in...
Canvass the area.
I'm on it.
Thế là đi điều tra thôi. Lấy xe đi điều tra thôi. Chắc bây giờ ra chỗ Chinatown, tháp Trung Quốc. Mày đến chỗ Chinatown. À đây là chỗ ăn, quán ăn.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen. McCoy, LPD, I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. Want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a boat.
Got to mix more out back.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
McCoy, LPD. Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chops that come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up, no one else. Clean as a whistle.
Here, Prince Howie. See you later, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Ok.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Who's the best?
Scanning video disc. 2 enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Runciter crime scene.
Rồi.
Runciter crime scene.
Nam xuống nước chửi. Nam không có nghe.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there my... How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month.
Judging from the... How long is that... Judging from the...
About 30...
Scratch?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. I'm absolutely... There's...
Portrait of the sleep-deprived.
Cảnh chill ấy, cảnh rất là chill. Này chắc là rửa tay. Tôi lại cái phòng nhìn chill thật.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Your floor number, please.
Roof. Ground floor.
Tôi xuống tầng dưới ấy. À. Ngoài này có cái méo gì? Sút. Rút súng. Thế chả có cái méo gì.
Your floor number, please.
Cái này kiểu nhà mình. Chỗ này chưa đến rồi. Mắc coi. À đâu quên, mắc coi là mình. Có vài địa điểm. Rất chill.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. We got the animal corpses from Runciter's, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Animoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week.
Ok. Cái thằng này là truy nã đúng không?
Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
You sure?
Yeah, and there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Anything else?
Zip man.
Anything else?
Zip man. Try me later.
Anything else?
Zip.
Cái thằng này không còn gì để nói mình nữa.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Tầng 2.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Nhà dùng cái máy của mình ở nhà có này.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete. Uploading personal clue database. Download.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy, Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gouza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gouza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy.
Okay.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Lucky strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
Tầng 1. Ở chỗ có người. Chỗ người đứng này. Cảnh sát. Đây có chỗ dưới. Ồ, đây phòng của ông này.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it.
Ông cảnh sát.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Okay.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant.
We'll get back.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Ở đây, cái thằng nào đây?
Hey, pal.
It's high time someone got them illegals off the street.
Có bị nhốt này.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be
Cảnh
here.
sát đến.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I don't know them.
Were they together?
They seemed to be. I saw them talking.
Before or after the explosion?
Before. I didn't see them at all after. That's all I know, I swear. I wouldn't even know where to find explosives. I'm not a violent man.
Of course you aren't. You just want to let replicants walk the streets.
They're not killers, Detective. They're innocents. They just want to live a decent, productive life like you or me.
It's that simple, huh? I got some more questions for you. Lot of people involved in your cause, Spencer?
Yes, sir. We're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective. We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Try me.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped.
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk.
Sắp chưa?
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
You keeping...
Please...
Okay.
What do you know?
Zero that would interest you, Detective.
What do you know?
Zero that...
Okay.
Hey, pal.
Tôi cũng chả rõ đâu ạ. Nhưng mà tôi mua thẳng trên Steam. Thì về cơ bản thì nó không có Việt hóa.
Lock up. Lock up.
Lên đây. Này Nam lại bận không chơi được, không vào. Ồ, có cái gì dưới đất này? Manh mối gì dưới đất này?
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
Okay.
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it. Find anything else out here?
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Make sure the lab boys run them through the mainframe, human and rep.